A girl in a coma to marry. Whoa, a fight!
And it was a glorious battle! Ow, ow, ow!
Go, Snow White!
A titanic struggle between good and evil, purity versus corruption. Until finally, I shall turn myself into a black dragon! Time out. Actually, that was the Sleeping Beauty movie.
I thought we were doing Sleeping Beauty.
No, this is Snow White.
Oh.
Take that, witch! Oh, I'm melting!
Wait, no. I'm just bleeding. Oh!
Come on, let's get married. And just then...
Hiya.
What are you doing?
Nothing. Look, I'm living a much more.
I've heard enough. You're lucky enough to become my servants. Come with me. And they all lived happily ever after. And the dwarves cooked and cleaned the house and did all the other junk Snow White was supposed to do in this movie. The end.
And they had a son who grew up to be a very handsome young man. Like most teenagers, however, he was rebellious and didn't like to do chores, which would have been fine, but unfortunately for the royal family, they had forgotten about the witch. Which witch? The witch watch wish. What? Watch.
It's tough being a prince. I wish I could be something else, like a frog.
Done.
Now I'm talking frog. Ribbit. 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 Yeah, this stinks.
I thought she got stabbed to death. I only thought she got stabbed to death. But in reality, she sent herself 15 years into the future.
I'm not sure this makes a whole lot of sense.
Do you want to get through these or not? Okay. So one became a talking frog and moved to a nearby pond and remained there until he found a golden ball and was kissed by a princess. But the true secret origin here is dwarf number 2. This is a little story I like to call number 95, the dwarf's grandmother.
Dwarf has a grandmother?
Everyone has a grandmother. You need to call yours before she dies.
I have a phone call to make.
I never thought she'd leave. Now, before I start this story, I'd like us all to think about that very special old person in our lives. You know the one. And imagine what it would be like to be old for a day. You already know Pastor Gary. Just think how it would feel to have your mind decaying and not knowing what's next in life and your best days are behind you. Tell us about it, Pastor Gary. Well, anyways, this story is brought to you by Hallmark Channel. Can I get like a warm, soft, fuzzy lighting on the stage, please? Do you not know how to work it? Could you try it again, please? Excuse me, the light. You just not gonna do it. What is your problem? Yes, I'm talking to you. What? You're not gonna change the lights? Are you serious right now? We're trying to do a show. You're ruining the show. What did you just say to me? You cricket. You don't even know what cricket means, do you? You wanna know why you don't know what cricket means? Because you went to a public school and they don't even teach vocab anymore. Hey, where'd you get that picture of Nicki Minaj? Oh, you better not rip it or you're dead.
And now, for your very special Hallmark presentation, the dwarf's grandmother. Before she was a dwarf's grandmother, she was a little girl who liked to wear a lot of red. So once upon a time, Little Red Cat.
Excuse me?
Yes.
Little Red Cow?
Yes, Little Red Cat.
Isn't it Little Red Riding Hood?
Okay, first of all, just because you wear red does not mean you're in the gang. And everyone who wears red does not come from the hood. Okay? And that's what the book says. So, we're going by Little Red Cat. Fine. What? Nothing. So, once upon a time, Little Red Cat.
Well, I'm off to my grandma's house. You know, to bring these sweets I made.
You see, Little Red's grandmother was kind of a weird. Oh, Little Red, why aren't you here with Grandma's sweets?
Grandma needs some sweets. I guess Grandma will have to starve to death. And it will be all your fault.
If only you were here with Grandma's laugh?
I'm dying.
Oh, Grandma showed us how to lay on the guilt. Well, I guess I'm just gonna have to go into the dark and spooky woods alone. Although that doesn't sound like much of a very good idea.
The woods alone? You know what that means.
I'm frightened. Hello? Who's there? Show yourself. Wait. Make one move and it'll be your last.
Help me.
Give me your money.
I don't have money.
You see, little red cap is raised in the hood, which is where she gets her other name. It was a tough hood, a very tough hood.
Wait a second. What's going on here?
What?
I have this.
Why?
Because there might be some kids in the audience. We can't have a karate kicking psychopath in this play.
I didn't see any problem with it.
But it's a children's story.
Kids like
Right. A children's story about a giant piece of wolf who devours a little old lady, lays in waste to eat the child before being chopped up by a homeless man. A children for stories, right? A story.
What's the moral?
Never go outside, ever.
I heard that.
Never go outside. Okay, well, fine. But can't we do it without a karate excessive violence on a YCS stage?
Excuse me. You're infringing on my Second Amendment rights. I'd like to protect myself from predatory animals.
Excuse me. Hush. What do you want them to do, then?
Tell it like it's supposed to be, like a children's story, all right? Not as some kind of nightmare-inducing slasher movie. Children's story. Children's story.
Alright.
Can I be grandma then?
No.
I don't want to be the wolf if I can't eat anyone.
Can I just have a gun or, a knife or, a gun or something? I don't want to say without protection.
No, no, and no. Off stage.
When this is over, I'm going to meet you in the alleyway. There's going to be a reckoning.
And you can let me know what time.
Once upon a time, there was a little girl named Red Little Cap.
Boy, am I in the dumps. It's a rainy day. And sometimes I get sad on rainy days.
Hi, Little Red.
Wolfie!
What seems to be the trouble?
Sometimes I get sad on rainy days.
Can I let you in on the secret?
Yeah.
Sometimes I get sad on rainy days too.
Really? A big wolf like you?
But you know what I do to make me feel better?
What?
I sing a song.
Can I sing along?
Sure can. The rain may come falling down and the worms may crawl up from the ground, but you know a frown turns upside down when a rainbow comes around.
When a rainbow comes around.
And sometimes rain can make you sneeze, and if you're old you'll cough and wheeze. And if you wait 1 second please, for a rainbow through the trees.
For a rainbow through the trees.
For a rainbow through the trees.
Wow, that's an amazing song, Wolfie. Grandma! Random woodcutter!
Hi, Little Red. Hi, Wolfie.
I love seeing you, Grandma. Old people have so much wisdom to share with us.
They sure do.
Well, I do have one piece of wisdom. Sharing.
Sharing.
Sharing is radical. Wow.
What was that?
That was my ice
Can
guitar.
I see?
Well,
Remember about the sharing random woodcutter.
Yeah.
okay.
Here you go.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
Well, I learned a valuable lesson today about rainbows and sharing. I'm going to go off and become a vegetarian and take care of the environment, because that's what conscientious citizens do.
Bye, Wolfie.
Bye-bye.
Wow, what an adventure.
You can say that again.
Wow, what an adventure.
Oh, Little Red, you do amuse me in my golden years.
And they live happily ever after and always shared and appreciated rainbows.
And Little Red Letter married the woodcutter and had a daughter.
Who married a dwarf?
I do not like that dwarf.
She's going through everybody's face.
And the daughter gave birth to a son, dwarf number 2. And that's how she became the dwarf's granddaughter.
Dwarfs are many people.
Hush your mouth. And Little Red lived a long, long life until she got Alzheimer's.
That was a shame.
Yeah. So to recap, once upon a time, there was a little girl from the hood who got eaten by a wolf, married a woodcutter, and had a daughter who married a dwarf, who gave birth to dwarf number 2. Little person! Who met with another dwarf.
Little person!
Who rescued a girl from a witch, who married a prince and had a son who was cursed by the same witch into becoming a frog, who was friends with a talking fish who was caught by the fishing girl, who became a different witch and got killed trying to eat 2 little children, one of whom grew up to marry a prince who had a daughter who made a series of unfortunate ideas with a trio of supernatural beings, who had another daughter, Rapunzel, who was taken by the enchantress, locked away in the tower until the prince came to rescue her. And there were no crab people.
I think that's pretty much it.
I gotta say, we haven't got all the matter of this book.
We found the important one.
Yeah.
Ahem.
What?
Aren't you forgetting something?
Don't think so.
I think we got all the famous ones. I mean, just